really, really good food. The rolls are the best.
I used sunscreen, but I didn't know that I was allergic to it, so then my whole face kind of broke out and stuff like that. It was really bad.
Catching crawdads.
The games.
The hills at Cedar Ridge, and every lunch you would have to walk up the hill, and it was just like killing me every time I had to walk up the hill.
Going down to the creek and like picking up like water samples and mixing like with chemicals and all, and like experiencing
The food.
I would say is the food. The food was by far like it was really good, and I don't know, it's just different than normal school food.
From last year is watching students find creatures in the river and pick them up. The thing that I remember most from attending outdoor school when I was a kid was making a couple lifelong friends.
Probably having just the certain people that you wanted to hang out with in your cabins.
Staying up late with my friends and talking.
The food, it was really good.
Definitely campfire. In the evenings when you get to go down at night, you do kind of like a little mini night hike. Ooh, and the night hike. Just being outside at night is really great, as well as the songs and things that are sung, and the skits are hilarious.
Maybe last year in the water station we did this thing called the critter catch, and there was a student who was dealing with the crayfish, the crawdads, and it was just kind of an exciting little situation there.
Probably being in the cabin with my friends.
The night walk.
Getting to go on nature walks and down to the creek and test the water.
Licking a slug.
How much fun we had getting stuck in a tree. I wanted to go through it, and then when I was going through it, I got stuck.
I remember getting yelled at by Mr. Dix. It was super scary because I've never seen Mr. Dix that mad. So when warning at outdoor school, don't get Mr. Dix mad.
When Zane fell in the bushes.
Touching a leaf. That made my hand hurt.
I remember playing a whole bunch of fun games with my cabin and with everyone like that I was with at my camp.
Like just like being at camps with friends and stuff, it was pretty chill.
I said a boomer chicka rocka chicka boom. I said a boomer chicka rocka chicka boom.
We're going to Camp Westwind and Camp Cedar Ridge.
We're going to 2 camps this year, and either you're going to be at Cedar Ridge, which is in Vernonia, like halfway to the coast, or you're going to Westwind, which is on the coast. So that one's one we haven't been to before.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
A little bit more like Taco Bell style. A little bit more like Taco Bell style.
Delicious!
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
Oh, dog.
The food at outdoor school is hands down my favorite part about outdoor school, and that's not saying the rest of outdoor school is bad. I'm just saying how amazing the food is. You have like grilled cheese, and you get french fries, and you get pizza, and you get gravy and turkey and mac and cheese and like bacon for breakfast sometimes, and you get 3 full meals plus snack, and it is the most delicious experience ever.
The food was great. I think it's better than school food.
The field is so big. Like it's like from here all the way over there. You guys can't see though. So.
Johnny, I said food.
Oh shoot! Oh my gosh. Okay, the food is so good. You get mashed potatoes and you get to make your own hamburgers. Oof.
Food's really good, and it's like actual food is better than school food.
I said a bean, she's a bean.
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 Cedar Ridge.
Yep, Trickle Creek. Oh, Cedar Ridge.
Trickle Creek.
Cedar Ridge.
Triple Creek. I went to Cedar Ridge.
Cedar Ridge.
Oh, Triple Creek.
Camp Cedar Ridge. Trickle Creek. Cedar Ridge. I went to Camp Cedar Ridge.
Cedar Ridge. Cedar Ridge.
I said a bean burrito, soft taco, nacho supreme.
I said a bean burrito, soft taco, nacho supreme.
The hope is for 4 days and 3 nights. Sometimes it fluctuates from year to year.
We are going for 4 days and 3 nights, usually Tuesday through Friday.
One more time. One more time. A little bit more like janitor style.
How do you find out who's in your cabin? So all the students always want to know way ahead of time who they're going to be in a cabin with. The truth is, you won't know until we arrive at camp and we split you off into cabins, because there's often rearranging that has to happen as people go that weren't planning to go or don't go that we're planning to go, and it takes some shuffling. And so rather than tell you who's in your cabin and have it be different, we just have you be surprised. But trust that we have you give some input, and we try to make you happy with who is in your cabin.
Well, you have a lot of luck here at Rowe because your teachers let you tell them who you'd like to be in a cabin with, and then we all get together and look at everybody's choices, and then we try to put you in a cabin, a place where you'd be happy. We want you to be happy, we want you to be with some people that you want to be with. This is better for us and better for you.
Cool, thanks.
What happens is all the students select their favorite 5 people or the 5 people they most want to be in a cabin group with. And then the adults will take all the names and all the suggestions, and they can promise that you'll get at least one of those people. Since it's mathematically impossible to make sure everybody gets all their selections, we can only guarantee that you'll get one person, but we do the best we can to get you as many of your requested friends that we can give you.
A broom, super broom.
I said a broom, super broom.
I said a broom, super broom.
I said a broom, super broom.
Catching the crawdads.
My favorite activity was probably going out to the creek and catching crawdads.
Well, we went on a walk after dinner and we got to test the mints.
When we caught crawdads, soccer. I played a lot of soccer over there, and you get a lot of chances to do whatever you would like, and it's a lot of fun.
Probably when we got to catch crawdads in the water.
Probably we went outside and looked for a bunch of different plant things and animals.
Going on the night walk.
The campfire at the end of the day.
Going to the water. Catching crawdads.
My favorite activity is when we went down to this creek or something like that, and we were catching crawfish, I think.
I really liked catching the crawdads.
Waking up really early in the morning.
It was definitely campfire. Going to that hike thing, and we have to at 9 we had to close our eyes, and we couldn't talk or see lights until we woke up.
Probably catching crawdads.
When we got free time and got to go play basketball.
My favorite activity at outdoor school is either when we get to play basketball, or you get to choose to go play soccer, and there's 60 people on a soccer field and we're all playing in this big beautiful field while the sun is setting. It's really majestic and gorgeous. I also like the bow and arrow. I'm a young Katniss Everdeen in my prime. Used to be able to just hit the target real nicely, so those were some of my favorite activities.
I actually really liked having breakfast and stuff there, because everyone got together and you were at tables separate from your cabin, and you weren't all you were with a whole bunch of new people. It was great.
Said a broom, a sweep, a mop, a sweep, a mop, a sweep, a broom.
I said a broom, a sweep, a mop, a sweep, a mop, a sweep, a broom.
You eat really good food, and you just do a whole bunch of activities, and you get to catch fish. Oh, I don't even know what they're called. Crawdads. Crawdads.
We go around the area where we're staying, and we just learn about what's around us, and we learn about soil, water, plants, and animals.
What you do at outdoor school is you go on hikes, and then you have chores to do, after lunch or dinner or breakfast. You have to clean the dining hall, and go down to the creek and do water samples, and get to play basketball and soccer.
You learn, make friends, and grow.
You have a couple stations. I think you have 2 each day that you go to, and you just do fun activities there.
Repeat after me song.
This is a repeat after me song.
Are we down to the river?
Are we down to the river?
There's fire in the middle of these benches, and we all just songs and stuff, where you gather around and you guys sing a bunch of songs and do a bunch of activities.
When they go, everybody sits down on these logs, and they have sign-up sheets for a group of kids to go up on stage.
Campfire is where there's a big campfire and you sit around it and stories are told and you sing songs and it's fun. Some people do at campfire what they call short skits, and they're super cool and super fun, and I recommend you to do a short skit for your cabin because it's super fun and super funny.
Campfire is where you all sit around, obviously a campfire, and you get warm because it's really cold, and you tell stories, you sing songs.
Campfire is where at the end of the day you like go and meet with like everyone at your outdoor school, and people like perform and sing songs and like tell stories and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
I took a little walk. I took a little walk. I came across some chicken. I came across some chicken.
Pretty comfortable, the mattresses. The cabins are kind of like joined into like 3 groups. Like there's 3 groups sleeping in the same cabin.
Our cabin was really nice. We had air conditioning, 2 bathrooms, and bunk beds.
A little cold, so make sure you bring a lot of blankets.
The cabins are actually not bad, and I mean it's cool to like be in a cabin because you can be with like your friends if you choose them. You can be with them, and it's really cool. It's like having a sleepover.
They're a little small, but they're pretty comfy, the beds.
They're actually pretty fun, but the beds are like not comfortable.
They're a little small, but they're kind of big, I guess. And they have like bunks and things like that. I remember the first day that I got there, on my friend's, like on the side of her wall, there was like a huge banana slug on the side of it.
They're really cold, so just make sure you bring like a thick sleeping bag and blanket to go with it, hand warmers.
They're really cold and they're pretty big actually, you know, but you're not in there a lot, so they don't really matter.
Pretty crazy. If you don't go to sleep, they get mad at you. And my cabin never went to sleep, so my counselor was always mad at me. So yeah.
It's like a room, and there's like the beds, bunk beds. That's basically it. It was fun.
The cabins, it's just like a couple of bunk beds. You're with some of your friends, some new people that you get to hang out with. It's pretty chill.
Chaotic.
They are amazing. They're the best cabins I've probably ever been in. They're just so interesting and look so cool.
We had a little talk.
We had a little talk.
I washed them chickens.
I washed them chickens.
Even if you are hesitant, I think you should still go because you'll get to meet new people and have really awesome counselors, and I still think you'll have a great time.
Go. It's a lot of fun. All of the staff there are cool. The ones that we had when I was in 6th grade are awesome.
Even if you're thinking about not going, I would go anyways just for the experience, because you can still say like, oh, even though I didn't want to go, I still went.
I would advise you to go, even though like you may not like it, you still get the experience because it's like nature. Nature's awesome and beautiful.
It's fun. It's really fun. I liked it. It was really fun. You shouldn't be scared about it.
Even if you don't like it, if you don't go, you're just going to regret it because everyone's going to talk about how great it was and you wouldn't know because you weren't there.
Just go. It's fun.
Just have fun and like enjoy yourself.
I guess try not to be nervous because you get used to it pretty quick, and there's like people around you that you just get used to it after a while. You'll have a good time, I promise.
I was hesitant about going, but I went. Really cool and fun.
If you're hesitant about going to outdoor school, don't be, because it's super fun and you get to do so many activities that are really fun and get to be out in nature. Just be sure to bring lots and lots of warm clothes because it can get really cold, and bring some blankets. Only to bring in your cabin though. because you're gonna need some, not just a sleeping bag can keep you warm. But it's awesome, you should totally go.
One word, YOLO.
I think that you should go because you're definitely gonna regret it in the future. It's a great experience.
Hug the motherland. I hug the motherland. I said we can get more chicken.
I said we can get more chicken.
Oh, any old time.
Oh, any old time.
My favorite session at outdoor school is probably the water session, because at Cedar Ridge, when you go to the water session, you actually get to go into the water and try to catch crawdads, and it's super cool to watch people try to pick up the crawdads and play with them and stuff like that. So the critter catch in the water session is my favorite.
My favorite session was probably animals, because we got to like see like a lot of like animal schools and stuff. Like, okay, like sounded really weird, but it was actually kind of cool. So yeah.
Okay, my favorite station by far is the animals. There's one where you get to look at animal skulls, and that's really fun for me.
So a lot of people's favorite station is critter catch, and that's the water part of the study where you get to go in and catch things. My favorite one is in plants, where they go on the hike and they get to identify all the different types of plants, and there's wild ginger and things they get to kind of taste. And anyway, I thought that little, it's like a hike through the woods and you get to identify different plants, and that's my favorite station.
Soil is by far my favorite station. At first I thought it was going to be totally boring, because I'm like, how interesting can dirt be? But it was the greatest, because you get to build a whole environment, and then you get to see what water does to it by flooding it and creating mud, and it's just really awesome and a lot of fun. And there's a couple other activities that you do as well that are pretty neat.
At Camp Westwood, I like to go to the estuary and dig up sand shrimp. And at Camp Cedar Ridge, I like to go on the forest because I like to hike.